Assalamu alaikum. This is the last and best video that you'll ever have to watch regarding muscle growth and understanding all about muscle growth. So you've been one of those people who've been searching in YouTube and you're like really searching how to grow muscle or how to get stronger in general. And I've cracked the code because I was one of you and I'm actually pitting you. I'm 3 months in, so I am much more beginner friendly and understand your position more than anyone in the internet. I know your frustration. And you're absolutely demotivated at the same time because you understand that information is absolutely important. And that you are searching everywhere online, but you also have to keep in mind that if you're going to watch another YouTube video on this topic of muscle growth or muscle strength, you're going to have to understand that if you're going to go on YouTube, it's going to be what's called scattered information. And I know you need real information that is organized. So this is the best video that you've ever clicked on yet. This is the last video in general that you need to know about muscle growth. After this, you no longer have to watch another video. And I understand that if you have a high ego, there's absolutely nothing wrong with high ego, unless it leads to arrogance. But ego is a good thing. If you do feel like you're being like too slow or anything like that, I encourage you to stick with that feeling and be like, I should be moving quickly, and use this video as a step up towards your goal. Make sure you do subscribe because I am willing to hit 100 subscribers, and I am also willing in dropping off college. So if you make my YouTube dream come true, that will be majorly appreciated. Whatever, now I've said what I had to say. I've been one of them people who've been searching everywhere, scattered information, and I've pieced them together, right? I know this is a very difficult thing, but I don't have the money to afford books right now. So I was thinking the best thing is to search online whatever I could possibly get myself to munch over and use Notion to really just distill information in a way that's very clear towards you. Hours has been spent to distill this in such a 10-minute video. Because if you were me, you know exactly how hard it is. You probably went on Reddit like I did. You went through wikis on fitness and all that. You went through YouTube, which of course I did to really understand, but that was more of procrastination than anything else. So we'll go over one framework and a concept that ties together as two pillars in building strength or muscle hypertrophy, which means building muscle mass. Now, this framework that we will now get to is called the SAID framework. SAID. The SAID framework stands for Specific Adaptation to Imposed Demands. This term and hypothesis was coined by a guy named Franklin. I don't know his last name, no disrespect intended, but this basically means that your body, your muscle, is going to naturally adapt to new intensive workouts. It is built, your muscle is built in a way where it's forced to adapt. Understand? It is absolutely forced to adapt. It cannot do anything else but adapt. So let's say you're doing a new intensive workout you've never done before and you're new to fitness. Let's say you're absolutely skinny and all you can do is 10 push-ups. You do 1, 2, 3, then you move on to 10 and you do the last push-up 11, but you can't fully do it and you're just really pushing yourself to that last rep. Really just pushing yourself and you feel those muscles, right? You're really pushing it. But ultimately you fail to keep that good form because good form is absolutely crucial. So you messed up on that perfect line body that you need to keep in order to do the push-up and you no longer did it. You were not capable of doing so. But you've successfully pushed yourself to failure and you've pushed past nearly 10, right? But you have not completed that 11 rep mark. So what you've basically done is, let's say that's a level 5 workout routine and you're just a level 3 in body. So if you've done a level 5 workout routine, your body will naturally adapt to this new level and rise to this new level, and it will get stronger. And because the natural law, basically, let's say SAID framework is a natural law where it's forced to adapt, it will adapt and now it will have a level 5 body. Right now it is much more stronger than it is now because it went through the workout. Understand? That is the first framework. Very easily distilled, nothing hard, because I understand that there's so much terms like muscle hypertrophy. That basically means muscle mass. Like the fitness community all uses these big words that you don't need. So I'm trying to really help you out, beginner friendly video, because I had to like really understand this, really take the time to search this stuff. So of course it was hard for me, understand? The second concept is called progressive overload. And this is a common term that you probably heard and you probably know. But you need to understand this, and this video will clear any misconceptions, anything that you have in mind, in doubt. So progressive overload basically refers to a person who is increasing the load of his workout. In calisthenics terms, that would basically mean he's making his workout harder every single time he works out, because your body only adapts to new level workouts. Let's say you do the same workout in a year. You're not going to expect any muscle strength, because that's just not how your body works. Your body need always rises to the next level, right? And you know what's exceptional is that when you're a beginner, you actually make muscle pretty quickly, if that's what you're looking for. You make strength also pretty quickly, because you go from zero, from no fitness, and you rise to 10 push-ups, and that gap is huge. Then after that, your progress will be pretty slow, but in the beginning, you can see those muscle definition, and you can really see that thing that's going on and helping you out, realizing that you are making progress in such a short period. So that's kind of motivating. So beginners make muscle much more quicker than advanced, because their body are much more capable of doing certain workouts, so they have to do it much more harder. And when they do it harder, the thing is that they won't be able to continue on making the same amount of muscle as they did as they were the beginner. Regardless, you're going to go through that moment if you're going to push yourself to be a professional, right? To either reach your goal of strength, which I'm aiming for, or a strong body, a good looking one with muscle. So progressive overload and the set framework goes hand in hand, because progressive overload, as I said, is you're making the workouts increasingly harder, and keeping the set framework in mind is that your muscle is forced to adapt. So let's say you're going through a level 10 workout and your body's level 5. It'll rise to this new level. You went to a level 15 workout. Let's say you're just level 10. You move to a level 15 now when you complete it. So you keep advancing and your body keeps adapting. That's basically gaining strength and gaining muscle mass in a nutshell. It can be that hard. So this is now the debate that many people have. Should I do calisthenics or weightlifting? Which one should I do? Weightlifting versus calisthenics. Which one should you do? In my truthful opinion, I have a very tainted, biased opinion, because I come from a place where, first of all, I have no financial resources for myself to go to a gym. So I can do it from the comfort of my own home, right? There's no problem with that. So I can do like push-ups and stuff, but God bless, I actually gotten access to weights and now I can actually accurately tell in both perspectives, because I did not even pay. In school there was this one teacher who actually opens the door sometimes, but I thought she was pretty inconsistent with her times at which she comes and arrives, because I want to be consistent, right? I was so motivated and I'm just looking forward. So this is my 2 days in a row working out in that same gym, and I'm continuing to do so, right? And I'm not putting the same muscle in the pressure, right? You don't want to work chest and have another chest day, because that's just not how it works. Or else you're just damaging your muscle, and you're damaging your muscle beyond repair. And you don't want to do that, because that is what leads to injury. Right now, my shoulders is kind of sore when I really like flex it, because I've done shoulder shrugs with 40-pound weights on both hands, and also I've done what do you call dumbbell? I don't know what's that called. Dumbbell. It's like, it's one of your chests where you have 2 dumbbells, 15 pounds, and you just like, you lie on your back straight, and you just like, really just move your hands like this, and really puts emphasis on like the chest. And that is what I've done today, actually, in the gym at lunchtime, right? I couldn't finish my food, had tuna, so perfect for protein right after that. So that's great. Calisthenics and weightlifting, the two things are basically going to give you similar results, right? They're absolutely the same if you train right. They're both great, and although if you want to get stronger legs, calisthenics is slightly inferior to weight in terms of legs, but for upper body, calisthenics or weightlifting works, alright? So, in my opinion, calisthenics should be what you do first, but then you should find a way to transition to weights weights are literally the best. I think I've experienced with both, and I feel like you should be using weights, but I'm an absolute natural and I'm an absolute calisthenics person. I just used it once or twice, and so that still doesn't differentiate me with being a weightlifter, right? I'm just using dumbbells, that's all I'm using. And I'm stating that I think calisthenics should be what you use, because back in the day, in the ancients, they used to use calisthenics, right? That is the beauty. They used to build strength with calisthenics. They had no certain ways to do so other than using things, equipments that they made themselves. They probably use, they probably put stuff in bags and they just put like some stuff inside to cause more weight from within. Or maybe they would use wood. Logs would be actually pretty common. They would put it on their back and they would just because they had to move a lot, right? They had to pick up heavy load on their shoulders, which strengthened the shoulders and your arms as well. Also your core, because you need stability to hold that, or else you couldn't hold that at all. And you're moving to place, and that strengthened people in general. Daily tasks for them strengthened them. And that was mainly because of calisthenics, right? Because they didn't really intentionally put their minds into working out. That wasn't even a concept, right? But they knew the importance of exercising and working out in terms of calisthenics. They didn't have advanced equipments like we have today, like weightlifting and all that. But I do believe that calisthenics is absolutely beautiful for those who wants to master new exercises. Like there's the front lever, there's the pistol squat with your legs. There's many exercises you can master. There's the one arm push-up, which I still cannot do, but I will do it, and I'll be able to do it soon. No, soon is like 1 to 2 months. I don't even know. I think that's still short. I think it's gonna take me more than 3 to 4 months. Like, I don't even know what I should be expecting, but the one arm push-up is what I'm really putting my focus on. That's really what I'm putting my focus on. So I need strong upper body focus for that. So if you want to master skills, calisthenics is like the way, and you enjoy that, and it's fulfilling, because it is absolutely fulfilling, right? Or you can gain strength. Whatever your goal is, it differs. But if you are financially short, please do calisthenics like I'm doing. You absolutely do not have to do anything. If you have a hard time maintaining the habit, please do calisthenics, because there's no excuse. Do not use money on things you cannot buy yet. Save it up for something better. You don't need to buy gym membership. That's useful, yes, but you don't have to buy it. You can do that from the comfort of your own home. You might as well have some experience in doing home workouts and doing calisthenics before you go to the actual gym. Because when you acclimatate, that means acclimatate. I don't know how to say the word. When you get used to doing upper body workouts and lower body workouts from the comfort of your own home, you are forced to understand body mechanisms. You're forced to have a stronger mind-muscle connection. Because let's say you have a gym membership and you just enter the gym. You do not know what the crap to do. You do not know what to do. So what are you going to do with this gym membership when you're in the gym? You don't know what. One day wasted because you don't know what to do, right? So I would say, either if you can find yourself like a trainer there, or you can find like someone who is much more understanding than you in terms of knowledge of fitness, then yeah, perhaps you can go. But I believe that you should build your experience from home, that maybe you should stretch out to weightlifting. So I believe I will do calisthenics, and I'll stick with calisthenics, but because I have the chance to use weights, I would, for free and plus, so I am going to be more weightlifting than anything else. So make sure you do subscribe, like, and make sure you do comment if you have any other related questions. This will actually be the first time in forever, because this is, it's kind of recently I've been thinking, what are videos that you want regarding training and physical training? Because I think I know a lot and I can transfer my knowledge through online video. And make sure you do, as I said, subscribe, like, so that it goes far into the algorithm so that other people can see. And stay safe, train hard, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.